how you feeling? Must be great, cause in this video we are going to have a reaction and analyzing. Today and in this video we are going and analyze the Will Smith house tour. Actually, in the cover of the video, I found the video. The price of the house was $42 million, and this was so expensive. It's the most expensive house I've seen for the celebrities and rich people till now. The last one was 39 million. That was Kylie Jenner's, but this is 42 million. Let's go and see what this mega mansion have. Before going to the video, subscribe the channel, like the video, and go and follow my Instagram. Let's go for the video.
It's a residence that's so big that it reportedly has its own zip code. Today, we're going to look at the astonishing Calabasas home of actor and musician Will Smith. We'll take a look inside the walls with the amazing special features it holds, including a history-making recording studio. We'll even see just how valuable the compound is. We'll then examine his other homes for comparison, including the stunning multi-million-dollar motorhome.
This
it's like a mansion on
like
wheels.
A house
on top of this, we'll also take a brief look at the luxury car collection that could be hidden within Calabasas' grounds. So let's get started. The house that Will Smith and Jada Pinkett Smith spend the majority of their time in is this stunning building in Calabasas, California. It's where their children, Jaden and Willow, also grew up, with their half-brother Trey also spending time there. What a home it is to be raised within. Other famous names that have lived in Calabasas as the Smiths' neighbors include Kim Kardashian, Miley Cyrus, Justin Bieber, Selena Gomez, and many more. Since Will Smith has a net worth of $350 million and Jada has $50 million to her name, this gives the couple
$350 million. Will Smith and her and she $50 million. And this is so cool. Let's do something. You are living in a soily house, in a place, in a location that your neighborhood are Kim Kardashian, Selena Gomez, and people like this. You're a rapper, you're an actor, you're an actor, and what you want more? And this is so cool for me and everyone. Yes, let's go and see this beautiful house, soily house.
A lot of cash to splash on their dream home. The Calabasas project first began in 2003 and was designed by architect Stephen Samuelson. He had quite a large canvas to work with, since the property contains 150 acres of land within the Santa Monica Mountains. For comparison, that's 3 times the size of New York's Grand Central Station. The house itself is 25,000 square feet in size. That's twice as big as Fort Knox. The main ingredient that the Smiths wanted in the design was that the house would be a handmade environment that's tied to the land. The building uses various interpretations of Adobe throughout. We aren't talking about the software company, but the type of building material. The design takes uses of Adobe from such places as
this
Morocco.
Is the outside of it, I think. It's not that much luxury. It's actual traditional. It is so much traditional and combined with nature. Traditional and nature combined, and this came out. The soily house of the Will Smith's soily house. It's cool, and let me say you a point. When you live in these houses, when the weather is hot and you are in this house, you don't need I don't know the Will Smith house is like this or not, but in these houses you don't need to turn on the air conditioner. Just need a little water on the walls, and then if the wind comes, inside of the house gonna be cold. This is what the old people use for their houses when they didn't have any air conditioning in their houses. This was a point if you were in any, maybe gonna help you in your, I don't know, trips and anywhere.
Of Adobe from such places as Morocco, Spain, Persia, and Southwestern America in order to combine them to what we see today.
He have
the
a
9-bedroom
house
property has a circular floor plan. Smith stated that this infinite cycle is a representation of the love between the couple.
Now look at
In fact, Will Smith actually met Samuelson through Gene Hackman on the set of the 1999 film Wild Wild West. The landscape designer for Calabasas was Daniel Busbin. He was involved with the creation of the lake and the beautiful gardens.
Look at this. And it has a luxury face. Not that much, but a little, yes. It has a luxury, actually, windows right here. And all around, look, this way and that way, full of trees. But what is right now is matters is pool. The pool, it has the natural water. It's not that much blue, it's not that much green, it doesn't have any color of the water or anything. It is natural. And you get out of the house and poof, you jump in the pool. You have fun so much. Let's go ahead.
The lake and the beautiful gardens.
And
as for the interior, designer Judith Lance was in charge.
Come on,
she stated that everything in the house had to look
Just show me
handcrafted,
the
but at the
house.
same time refined and sophisticated. The interior takes inspiration from the Mediterranean and Africa in order to make it truly stunning.
I think
Even the front door has history, since it was salvaged from a fort based in North India and shipped to California.
So traditional.
The Calabasas compound wouldn't be fully completed until 2010. A house like this doesn't come cheap. By 2014, the compound was placed on the market for a brief time. The Smiths were looking for $42 million for the Calabasas property.
$42 million.
Due to the unique design of the house.
Look, the Kylie Jenner's house design was, I want to confess, so much better than this. That design was impressed me so much. But this is it is big and great designing. But if they use another quality for not soil, it was really better. But right now I prefer the Kylie's house. Why I didn't share the Kylie Jenner's house to reaction? Because I recorded it. I record my voice by this phone. Look, it's recording right now. But when I finished the recording, I realized that I didn't start the recording my voice, and the video I was talking, but there was no voice of me in the video, and that's why I didn't post that. If another home of Kylie Jenner I found, of course I'm gonna reaction to it. I'm gonna share it to you. Let's go ahead.
It's even been used as a fundraising location. In 2012, the Smiths, along with many other big names, held an event on the Calabasas compound to raise funds for then-President Barack Obama's re-election campaign. According to some reports, tickets to the event weren't cheap. The basic price was around $2,500, but there were various incentives as the price was increased. In order to have a photo with the First Lady, Michelle Obama, who was at the event, the ticket would cost $10,000. For an exclusive meet and greet with the First Lady, the cost rises further to $40,000. Altogether, the event is said to have raised a whopping $2.1 million. Considering how much the property is worth, there's bound to be some special features that increase its value. One of which is the personal recording studio embedded within, as many of the Smiths have.
It has a recording studio in the house. Yes, this is normal. The 50 Cent had this too. If you haven't seen my reaction to the 50 and analyzing to the 50 Cent mega mansion, that was the biggest house I've ever seen in my life. Go and say that. He's a rapper. I forgot that he's a rapper too. And he is working and rapping in his house. And this is normal for the luxury people and so cool for me. I want to be a rapper too. I want to be a singer too in the future. And this is saying me you can have your studio in your house.
Dabbled in the realm of music, this room is pretty useful for them.
Come on,
it's been reported that this studio was used for their daughter Willow Smith when she recorded her song Get My Hair during 2010. If you feel inspired to get your own, the cost of building your own recording studio can vary wildly. For a personal non-commercial studio, it can cost between a few $100s to up to $50,000, while a professional studio can cost millions.
For this studio.
Another amazing feature is the home theater on the grounds.
Expensive.
After all, since most of the Smith family have been involved with acting, having a place to enjoy their passion is probably a necessity. The average cost in the U.S. for a home cinema is between $10,000 to $50,000. However, there are many cases where the cinema has gone more luxurious for the owners. As such, it can cost hundreds of thousands, if not creeping into the millions. Everyone remembers the intro to The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air with Will Smith coming across a problem on the basketball court. The actor also shares a love of the sport. As such, he has his own outside basketball court in Calabasas. The cost to install an NBA-sized court can cost $46,000, but if you're okay with it being on the smaller size, the average cost of a court is around $36,000. Most installations tend to cost between $11,000 to $76,000, depending on the size and materials used. Other features of the property include.
It's simple. He got the money. He's a rapper. He got a studio in his house. He's actually a sport guy. He has a basketball ground in his house and also a tennis ground in his house. So yeah, Will Smith and rich people are right like this. Okay. What do I like now? I won't have it in my house. I think this is so cool for the people like me that they don't have that, but I'm gonna have it. And these guys are inspiring me to how be rich. Okay, I'm a rich fan. It wasn't the full video of the Will Smith mansion because that was so, it was just half of the video that was so more long, and because I explain about it and I react to the video and like really like to be interesting in these houses by talking and explaining, and that is the reason it was just part 1, and we are gonna have part 2. Thank you for watching till this time of the video. Like, sub, comment. Bye.